Okay, so it's almost bar week. We're getting close. We're sneaking up on it. Now's the time to freaking make a plan. Figure out where you need to go. Figure out how you're going to get there. If you're going to Uber, if you're going to drive, what the parking situation is like. Go check out your venue if you can. Okay, I have taken in several states. And when I took in California, I was still living in Colorado. So I straight up Google mapped, right? Had my hotel reservations, everything. How I was going to walk. I did the little street view and went down the street and checked it all out. Make a damn plan for how you're going to get to your test center, right? So the where of it, what you can and can't bring in. States differ a lot on what you're allowed to bring in, whether you need a Ziploc bag, whether you don't, whether you can bring your purse and leave it on the premises or not, right? Who knew that that was a thing, right? Whether you can bring snacks into the room with you or not, or they have to be unwrapped, or they have to be chewy, or they can't be crunchy, or you can't bring in any food or gum, right? Whether or not you can bring a pillow to sit on or you need to ask permission to do so, whether or not you can bring a stand for your laptop. Figure out the where you're going, make a plan for how you're going to get there, and set your expectations for how you're going to, commute, whatever, get from your hotel room to the place. I don't care. What you're going to bring in. Okay, can you bring pens? Can you bring pencils? Can you bring erasers? Can you bring mechanical pencils? What can you bring? Okay, can you bring a timer? Can you not? Okay, and then plan your fuel. Okay, during your lunch break, are you going to go buy lunch at a place? Is there an easy place to go? Do you need to pack yourself a PBJ, right? If you are somebody, I bring food. And I bring food because in the lunch session, the only thing I want to do is sit outside in the sun, hopefully, fingers crossed, and just be in a quiet place. So guess what? I packed myself a sandwich. When I took in Colorado, the test center was like a barn, kind of like fair complex thing. No food around for like ever. Okay? It would be prohibitively difficult to try and leave and get food. Right? So make a plan for where you're going, what you can bring with you, and how you're going to fuel yourself. Okay? Also, lean on the people around you. Do not be afraid to ask for help. And finally, you got a plan for taking care of yourself. And that means figuring out, the bar is 2 days, what you're going to do the morning before you get to the bar, what you're going to do that evening, what you're going to do the second morning for day 2, okay? Take care of yourself, all right? I preloaded meditations on my phone for the evening, right? I plan to take a nap. I brought a movie that I know really well, it's a Disney movie for children, to watch that evening while I page through outlines, right, for the MBE second day. Figure out and make a plan for how you're going to take care of yourself for those mornings and that evening in between, all right? And it may mean that you do something really weird and stupid. One of my friends went for a 5-mile run because that's how she clears her head, and that's what brought her back in it to get ready for day 2. Do that if that's what you need to do, but make a plan so that you have a plan going in and you don't have to stress out about adapting while you're in it. Just plan beforehand, okay? And please, 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 make sure you know what kind of ID you need. Okay, just take a second and figure out what kind of state-issued government ID you need to sit in your state. Okay, don't look up the things that they list on there. These are what you must have with you. Okay, and if you have an admission ticket, print 10 copies of it. Okay,